What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. I hope everyone is doing great. You already know the drill. We got some still game behind the scenes kind of thing right here today. Shout out to DJ. Thank you, homie, for bringing this to attention. Something we haven't done. I thought this would be pretty cool to show. Definitely, I haven't seen any behind the scenes footage, so this is something we'd like to check out. So let's do it, boys and girls. Let's go full screen and let's get it.
All right.
Did you do Paul a favour?
Aye.
Can you see what he's cast for you?
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
This is Amy Buchanan, my makeup artist, and she's been working with us for a long time. And she's a smashing laugh. And her claim to fame is she did the makeup on Morph, the little plasticine thing, cartoon kind of character animation thing, mate. And after that, straight on to me. That's why I'm this colour.
This is Julie Dorrit Keenan, the makeup artist. She does myself and she does Sanjeev, amongst others. And just say hello to the camera, Julie.
Hello.
Julie started in the Hammer films and she cut her teeth on, was it 2 or 3 of the Hellraiser movies?
3.
3 of them. And she also did the second Indiana Jones movie.
It had originally been a play, you see, still game, and then Sean Connery had seen it at the Edinburgh Festival and said if we ever made it into television, could he play the part of Winston? And then he got funny about the money and all that when it came to casting it, and that's when we gave it to Paul. Alright, Paul?
Sean, aye. Sean, thank you.
But funnily enough, after the first year he phoned up and went like that, he says I would do that for nothing, that part. But you know, Paul had made it his own, so that was that.
He's terrifying.
But he still watches it because we send him the DVDs. He never pays for them, but we send them.
Well, the kid will get up.
So?
Yeah.
Stinging.
Aye.
Sweet details you don't see, like how old Hans are. That's a Hans, a 73-year-old man.
Barry White.
That was Amy that done that.
So did you like the
Liver spots and everything.
the lawyer program?
Latex.
I was in a...
School's radio, wasn't it?
Yes, it was hospital radio. Hospital radio, and Ford was a patient there. And he was having a bowel operation because he was shitting funny. And we got together, and he was a natural. So I've been hanging on his coattails ever since.
And I actually managed to go regularly, let's just say. It was the doctor that said that's some funny shit, that. And that's Greg's
I misheard him.
He misheard him and thought it was a comedy writer.
That's some
just,
funny shit.
we just started hanging about together. That's what happened. That was the way we were with Barbara Streisand. I was playing a bellhop. She was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. Nosy, you know, if you were starting talking to anybody, you know, she'd be, what are you talking about? I know, everybody knows I'm great at Barbara Streisand. What have you been on recently, Paul?
Coxie and I have just finished a detective series set in Holland called Clever Clogs.
Clever clothes.
Aggie.
Turnover.
Take 5.
Action.
Francis,
Hello, darling.
Francis, I was thinking, you and I have been going out for a couple of years now, and you see, 2 can live as cheaply as 1.
You do indeed.
You're rattling about in a big flat, and I'm rattling about in my house. Well, I was wondering, if, will you marry me?
I'll marry you.
Oh, fuck.
Beautiful.
fluently to get the most educational tools on computers and of course the internet. I don't think
Well, for me, certainly for my character, I feel this is where the magic happens. It takes, what, 4 months to put the full makeup on, and what a lot of viewers don't realise is that I'm actually an enormous black woman. But once this is 75% of the makeup on now, and I come across as a sort of 57-year-old Asian guy. And yeah, it's about 3 or 4 months to put all the prosthetics and the fox's hair on, because it's genuine fox hair. I mean, that wasn't the case in the first series, but as we've had more money, as the years have progressed, it's graduated to fox hair. So it's a lot more comfortable and a lot more realistic. I think we've had letters. Of course, it isn't all about the makeup. I mean, it is mostly the makeup, but costume's important as well. I'm not actually this big down here, but what we do is I'm quite seriously lactose intolerant, so I'll have a glass of milk and I'll just swell up to within an inch of my life. It will quickly film stuff.
Hi, I'm Michael Hines. I'm the producer and director of Still Game. Welcome to Naveed's shop, and I'll just give you a quick tour around it. All the fag packets are empty. Everything else is real. Everything else really exists. And at the end of the shoot, we all grab it and take what we want. And we try and include a lot of stuff that would be real. Our props people talk to Asian shopkeepers and stuff, get real Asian magazines. Come through the back here. And here you can see all the posters and Mina's area and things like that. And you never ate it. I've got a cold there, but you can't really heat out of it.
Oh, it's better.
No matter how important the scene is, the most important thing is to hide Mina's face at all times.
You know what? Action!
चलो अच्छा मेरे को भी एक है
Am I a movie star?
हाँ
Am I male?
हाँ
Do I ride a horse?
आहो
Is it a white horse? Do I have an unquenching thirst for revenge? Am I an angry orphan with a quiet brooding and internal sadness that, when triggered by the right circumstances, can erupt in a frightening rage? Am I the sensational Amitabh Bachchan in Zanjeer? Get it up, ye! I got it in 7. 7 questions, Meena. It's supposed to be 20 questions, but I never need 20. I can do it in 7. I don't want to play with you anymore, Meena.
क्यों नहीं
Because you're shy at it, that is why. You're a diddy. It took you 58 questions to get Indira Gandhi. Brainless bastard. I retire. Champion.
Each episode of Still Game is 28 minutes long, 29 minutes long including the credits and title sequence. We actually shoot around about 30 to 32 minutes worth of material, so the 28 minutes is the very best and very funniest of stuff. And that gets shown to a live audience in a cinema, and any bits they don't laugh at gets humped.
Still Game was originally a French program called Jeux de Vie, and we sort of had a little look at it. It was very good. It was about 3 old men who lived in La Haine, part of Paris, and we sort of, you know, like 3 Men and a Baby, 3 Men in a Crib. It was kind of based on that. So we took the scripts and just made them Glasgow, and paid this French guy a pile of money. Everybody thinks we wrote it.
I don't know if you realise, but Winston's name comes from Jamaican parents. Although they were white, they were brought up in Kingston. That's why it's called Winston. The script.
Sorry, can we move the sofa back into
The scene we're about to shoot in here is where Winston thinks he's got a son. And Jack and Victor are too tight to give him any whiskey.
For my John. Let me see. Roddy, go after nuts.
what would you do about any kind of job fast me
The chap there Oh, right enough. Am I getting a whiskey? No. Oh, and then he's away again.
I think it's this. I think it's having to be like this.
You don't have to be like
No?
that.
Are we okay to come up?
Yeah, of course. But the fact
Exchange looks and stuff?
Yeah, of course.
So that takes us up to 27.49.
Great. Phil, can I have time code?
What do not disturb?
Set.
And action.
It's a mess. I'm needing a drink. Am I getting a offer? No.
It's near left, Vincent.
Right. You've been in the office to get a bottle.
I'd hold on to your cash if I was you, Winston.
How?
Well, by my reckoning, you were that boy 50 years back pocket money.
Hey, you can see my sound guy and one of the lighting guys playing pool at lunchtime in the Klansman. Yeah, welcome to the interior of the Klansman. We built this. Originally we used to film in a place called the Gimlet, which we called the Klansman in the first series. In the second series we decided to stop bothering the locals and build our own. That meant they could drink and we could film. Unfortunately not the other way around. Last year the owner of the Gimlet decided to knock it down, so we had to build the outside as well. So the Gimlet, or the Klansman, doesn't exist in real life anymore except in this studio, and Graham Rose has built a replica of the outside. In the pub in here, all the optics there have got sugar water or cold tea or just plain water or apple juice in. None of the bar pumps work except the tenants one in the middle, and this is an exact replica of the pub except for the pool hall. And you want me on set now? Okay, chitty bye.
Well, it was either destroy the Klansman in the story and get rid of Gavin Mitchell, who plays Bobby.
Which was a good idea.
Yes,
Time, aye.
it was considered. But Gavin needs the money, and we thought about that too, so we thought we'll just build the Klansman and keep Gav for a little while longer.
For a wee while, aye.
In order to gain publicity, the guy who owned the place called the Gimlet left the Klansman sign up, but unfortunately most of the beer trucks used to drive by looking for the Gimlet, and so he never got any beer. See this blackboard over here? If you look really carefully in some of the episodes, there's always a little clue about the episode written on it that me and the designers always put up for the boys.
Come and see the fake door. It goes nowhere. It's like Hollywood.
It's exactly like Hollywood.
And you get. Come here. Go.
Look.
Come here. And you go.
Look, where's
A warm,
Bobby?
convivial atmosphere of the Klansman.
Where's Bobby? He's not here, look. It's a make-believe pub.
That's it. You just stay there. We're gonna make you dinner what now?
Enjoy yourself.
Bye.
Oh man, that was dope. You guys, that was some good insight there. Yeah, there's still so much stuff for us to discover and learn about. I'm excited though for when we just start watching the episodes a little bit more on our free time now. One of the viewers let us know that some of the still game is at least on the Netflix in the US stuff, so I can at least watch some of the seasons there. Not all 9 seasons, but the majority of episodes are there, so we definitely check it out on our free time. We could see it, we could watch it on, big screen for us and enjoy it and just kick back and just get the laughs. That's something we look forward to, just pop an episode, whatever episode we want to see at the time. It really doesn't matter because they're all good. So yeah, that insight that they said with Naveed, I thought that was very interesting there. Just showing that stuff because there's so much work that goes behind and so much preparation. And I've always kind of been fascinated with that and, appreciate that hard work, the amount of hours setting up, putting the makeup on just to be, look the part and be the part. So this was really some great insight, for us because all things still game related, I want to soak up as much knowledge as possible. So that was really interesting though what they were saying towards the end about, they were thinking about not even having Gavin anymore, but when they thought about it, they were like, we'll keep him on a little longer. So that's a crazy insight. I'm just still kind of excited that we finally got to see Mina. It took us so long to see Mina, but it was just worth it. You build up that anticipation. And, always this slight chance, like, damn, when are we going to see her? When are we going to see her? When are we going to see her? So it was really cool seeing this. It's great insight. Nonetheless, it's part of my heart for forever now. So we'll keep as much things going. Down the road, there is something I want to do. I want to take my time in thinking what episodes were my favorite, or at least what favorite scenes. So we're gonna do that at some point. But you know, we're still soaking it all in, and I want to really think on it. I don't want to rush it because I want to give you know as the most honest, my favorite stuff. And it may differ from you guys, so that's going to be interesting too when I do that. You know, we'll see where we all differ, what we like, what we didn't like, which ones we would take out, or you know, maybe you replace all of what I say. So that's going to be interesting. So at some point, we're going to do that. We're going to take our time in doing that. But thanks, DJ, for telling us to check this out. Great insight nonetheless. And we'll see you soon. Peace and love, my dudes. Love you all. Peace.